Welcome back. Wassce private candidates. That's the second batch of tech exams, further mathematics. Let's see. Question 1. And this is of tech 2025. Okay. Now, two matrices M and N are 4, 2 in a column form, 4, 2, 8x. And this one, 2 in a column form, x squared, 1, 4, then 4x, respectively. Which means respectively means that this is for M, then this is for N. Given that M and N are commutative under matrix multiplication, find the positive value of X. Now, at times, for matrix multiplication, at times in some entries, or if the elements or all the entries regarding the two matrices are positive, then they will be commutative. At times too, if the entries they are not positive entries, then we have negative entries inside, then it won't be commutative. Okay, so take notes. So that's why here you have a question that says that what, given that M and N are commutative under matrix multiplication, which means it happens that if the entries, all the entries are positive, and when you multiply the two matrices, then you do the reverse to the other side, you see that they become what? Commutative. All right, so let's see for commutative property here. Now, solution. Very simple solution. Let's see. If matrix M and N are commutative, then matrix M times N must be equal to N times M. This is what we are saying. If two matrices are commutative, then M times N is equal to N times M. Now let's see N times N. That's 4, 2, 8x times x squared 1, 4, then 4x, which must be equal to x squared 1, 4, 4x times, we have 4, 2, 8x here. So this is what we are doing. This is what we are doing. Let's see. So if you want to multiply matrices, you take the first row in the first matrix to multiply the first column in the second matrix. Then we do that for the second column in the second matrix again. So the first row in the first matrix, you take first column and second column. Then you do the same thing for the second row, which will take what? The first column and the second column. That's what we are coming to do. So this time around, it will be 4 times x squared. So we have 4 times x squared plus 8 times 1. We give space 4 times 4 again plus 8 times 4x. Then we come to the second row, 2 times x squared plus x times 1. We give space 2 times 4 plus x times 4x. So this is what we are saying. This is what we are saying. Then now we move on to n times m. That should be x squared times 4, x squared times 4 plus 4 times 2. We give space x squared times 8 plus 4 times x. Then we come to the second row. 1 times 4 plus 4x times 2. We give space 1 times 8 plus 4x times x. So plus 4x times x. So this is what we have. Very simple. So we go. That should be 4x squared plus 8. Then we have 2x squared plus x. then 16 plus 32x, we have 8 plus 4x squared, which must be equated to 4x squared plus 8, then 4 plus 8x, then we have 8x squared plus 4x, then we have 8 plus 4x squared. So this is what we have. Okay, so now you can see that we have equal metrics. We have equal metrics. And with equal metrics, we equate corresponding entry. So 4x squared plus 8, its corresponding entry is this guy. 16 plus 32x, its corresponding entry is 8x squared plus 4x. 2x squared plus x, its corresponding entry is what? 4 plus 8x. 8 plus 4x squared, its corresponding entry is 8 plus 4x squared in the next matrix. Okay. All right. So let's see how best we can solve that. Now we can't equate this guy and this guy because we don't get anything to solve. So we have to equate this guy and this guy. Remember, they said we should find for the positive value of x. So it will be 16 plus 32x, which must be equated to 8x squared plus 4x. So we can say that by equal matrices, then 16 plus 32x must be equated to 8x squared plus 4x. Now, the highest power of the variable is what? Is 2. So, which means that we've entered into the soup of quadratic. So now we can send these two terms at the left-hand side to the right-hand side so that we have 8x squared plus 4x minus 32x minus 16, which must be equated to 0. Then now, let me clean the top one here. All right, so we can have 8x squared, then 4x minus 32, we obtain negative 28x minus 16 equals 0. Now, we can divide 2 by what? By 4. Then this guy 2 by 4. This guy 2 by 4. So 4 into 8, we have 2. Then here we have 7x. Then 4, 4, 16, which is equal to 0. So we have this. Now, 2 times 4, that's 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. So two numbers, when you multiply, you get negative. But the sum, or let's say the difference, should give us what? Negative 7. Which we can get 2x squared minus 8x plus x minus 4, which must be equated to 0. We can put that in bracket. Then we'll have this. Common factor is 2x, x minus 4 plus 1. Common factor minus 4. We can factorize x minus 4 out. Then we have 2x plus 1 equals 0. We will have x minus 4. So let's say x minus 4 equals 0. 2x plus 1 equals 0. X equals 4. When we solve this, we get x equals negative 1 over 2. When you solve that, we get x being equal to negative 1 over 2. So now, but the question says we should find the positive value of x. And we can say that, therefore, the positive value of x is 4. Since we have the negative value of x to be 1 over 2, which is negative 1 over 2. So we conclude and say that the positive value of x is 4. All right, so welcome back to Master tutorials, we are done with the first question. See you in our next question. Bye bye.